Do y'all see this? This little bra has decided to break into the seed bag and just gorge himself. Something tells me that he doesn't need it. Hey! Look at that mess you've made. Hello world, welcome back, or welcome to my vlog today. Little squirrel decided to eat himself quite the hole in that bag and have himself some lunch because it is just afternoon. I was gonna go for a walk. I'm still gonna go for a walk in a little bit. It's kind of like dreary out, but still super beautiful and so nice. So I'm just finishing up an email and I'm gonna go and do that. So I brought you guys with me on my walk, and I think that it is just, I love rain. It's not like really raining right now. Like I can feel a little bit of mist on my skin, but like I'm not getting wet. The camera's not getting wet. It's totally fine. But I don't know. Rain is really calming to me. Anything involving water. It's just really soothing for me. And like, if you believe in star signs and astrology and all that stuff, I'm a fire sign. So water is naturally really calming to me and kind of mellows me out a bit, which can be good at times. So I attribute it to that because everybody wants a reason for everything, right? So I'm walking a little bit faster because, I mean, Alex isn't here and we tend to get into like a more leisurely pattern when he and I walk. So I'm breathing a little bit heavier and it's a little bit hard to talk. But man, that squirrel did some damage on that seed. I don't know what made me like look out the window, if I like kind of saw him in the peripheral vision or whatever, but he was going to town and then he almost like drowned trying to get back across the little swamp. It's more funny than tragic, I promise. But yeah, so remember the other day, if you saw 2 days ago, I was like, oh, I painted my nails and probably chip in 5 minutes. I don't know what it is about the new top coat that I bought, but it is doing wonders because if you see, my nails are like barely chipped, like barely on the tip of that one and barely on the tip of like my other fingers are chipped. Like, loving it. Can get more than 5 minutes out of my nails. Just want you to hear the birds in this section, and there's an airplane, but I love it. And a lot of you might be wondering, if you have all of this wooded area around you, why am I not walking in the woods? Honestly, because it makes me really nervous walking in the woods by myself. I get really anxious feeling and I just get this like really just uncomfortable feeling. I'd love to be able to do it, but the amount of irrational fear that I feel for the unknown and what if I came across, you know, the very small chances, but still there's a chance that you could come across an animal. I can't do it. If it was me and someone else and we were walking in the woods, I'd be fine. How that would really change my odds, I don't know, but that's just how I feel about it. Yeah, I would prefer to walk in the woods and be able to, you know, fully submerge in things like this, but I certainly have no one to go with, and Alex doesn't have the amount of time to do something like that with me, so I just walk through the neighborhoods. Okay, so back from my walk now, and I was gonna do another workout, and then decided I just really don't feel like it. So my walk was amazing. I loved it. But we do have a soccer game later tonight as well. And then my friend Jenna texted me. It was like, hey, we haven't seen each other in like 4 months. So I think we might hang out. So I got some food. It's almost 2 o'clock. And I'm just gonna have that and have a shower and go hang out with her instead, because working out, it shouldn't be something that's daunting or something that you just weighs you down. And it started to feel like that today. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. it's okay to not do it. I'm working out later, so it's fine. And yeah, so now I'm gonna get ready for the rest of the day. Alright, so it is much crappier now than it was when I went on for my walk. I am so glad I at least went on for the walk when I did. It was so nice out. I mean, like I said, it was kind of raining, but it was nice out. But now I'm gonna go meet up with my friend Jenna, who I have not seen, like I said, in forever. So we're gonna do a little bit of shopping, a couple of errands that I wanted to tackle, make a new, like, decoration for my front door that's more spring-like. Gonna tackle a few things, but she's got to be back by 5:30, so we've got like just over an hour to do everything, so I'm gonna do it up. So I'm on my own now, wandering around Target, and I'm so excited to see that someone else fixed this display. This is a terrible idea for a display. It always gets knocked down everywhere. And a few weeks ago when I was here, I ended up fixing it myself because it bothered me as well. But I've been wandering around makeup aisle and etc. And then I got a little snacky, and so I've got some little treats to have before we go to dinner, which isn't for a few hours, so it's not like I'm spoiling my dinner or anything. But I came for the umbrella and the setting spray, and I got some snacks. I may or may not be eating in my car. Even though it's like an hour before we're going to dinner, it's an hour until we meet for dinner. Then I figure out what I want, then we have to order it, then they have to make it. It's really like 2 hours before dinner. I'm calling it safe. But I do feel really weird sitting alone and eating in my car in the Target parking lot. I'm getting all of my things ready for soccer now. And I had mentioned that Alex has washed the sheets last night, which was amazing. Sleeping in a fresh bed is like the best thing ever. And then when I was making it this morning, I found this. We have torn through another pair of sheets. I think these are maybe only 2 years old, but they just do not last. I don't know, we don't even really wash them probably as much as we should, or like what's the recommended amount, and we still tore through them. So now we gotta find some new sheets. Alright, we have come out for dinner now, and it's still pretty gross out, but it's not cold still, which is just amazing in and of itself. Yeah, we're meeting one of Alex's family friends here, and gonna have a nice little dinner before soccer. I'm already feeling tired. I have that same weird feeling that I had around the same time yesterday, where it's like almost like I can feel that I'm coming down with something. So hopefully it doesn't develop into anything, but we'll see. Hopefully I'll feel better after dinner and stay awake for our game, which isn't until 10. Alright, so we're about to start our game. This is John. Hey. John wants to say hi. And so I'm going to call it... Hi again. I'm going to call it a night. It's late. Our game's going to start at 10. So I won't get home till much, much later. But Alex and I got here early, so we were able to watch some of the game before us. But I'll see you guys tomorrow.